Last time on the Nerd Room. Okay, so I assume we just follow him back to the hideout? He sure sounds important. He probably knows the way to the hideout. Yep. There we go. Let's get after him. Except maybe these stairs. If their hideout isn't there, I don't know where it could be. But I can't just waltz through the front door. Time to find myself a disguise. A senior member of Darius's gang, once leader of another group, he abandoned them to throw his lot in with the thief. He would steal his own grandmother for a few leaves. Oh, well, doesn't he sound like a pleasant gentleman? Yeah, and I feel less bad about doing this now. And what's up? You won't be needing these for now. Sleep tight. Hold it! Identify yourself. Just who do you think you are, asking me that?
Shite!
Sorry, sir. You're got guts forgetting who your leader is. Please forgive us. Fine, you're lucky I'm in a good mood today. Carry on. Too easy. I'll never sneak in through a window again. How's it going, everybody? My name is Al, and welcome to the Nerd Room. Today we're playing some more Octopath Traveler. So, we've tracked down Darius and the last two Dragonstones, and now all we gotta do is kick his butt and walk out of here with him. So let's do this thing. No. Alright, and I have a funny feeling that Darius is going to be similar to Esmeralda in that, since he's a thief, he probably will have a lot of attack power, but not a lot of defense. Steal item. Ooh, your items have been stolen. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Okay, so that's his whole thing. Okay, so yeah, him stealing my items throws a big monkey wrench into proceedings. Cause that now leaves Ophelia as literally the only person on the party who can revive unconscious party members. So yeah, I think to be safe, we'll have her heal everyone just so they can, you know, take a bit of a hit. And then we'll just use Therion and Ulbrich to break Darius's defenses while Ophelia revives and heals Cyrus. Okay, since Darius wasn't vulnerable to swords, that probably means that the other two weapon weaknesses he has are daggers and spears. So, if I use Thousand Spear, that should land at least a couple spear attacks on him and hopefully whittle down his defenses a little bit. Yep. Yes! Perfect! Okay. That is exactly what I wanted. Oh, and we retrieved our items. Okay, good. So, every time he steals our items, it looks like, or at least I'm guessing, that all we have to do is break his defense and we'll get our items back. Okay, good. So yeah, we'll give Cyrus this little olive of life here, have Ophelia heal him up, and then just attack him with everything we have in the next turn. And since he's open, let's hit him with a nice Brand's Thunder, followed by hopefully a decently powerful wind attack. There we go, and okay. Not a lot, but, you know, nice little bit of extra damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. I was exactly right. This guy has a lot of attack power and can, like, steal items, but he doesn't have a lot of health. I think, actually, he has a lower maximum health than Esmeralda did. And we've already got him down to, like, just shy of 70,000. So yeah, as long as we can keep his attacks at bay, we'll be golden. Okay, here he comes again. Oh, you are always so confident in yourself, Therion. But for all your skills, there was always someone making more. I suppose that's the price of having a soft heart.
I see.
I guess the rich and hard-hearted made better company than I did.
Truth is,
You know I can't hold a candle to your skills as a tea leaf. So I had to do whatever it took to survive. Yeah, Therion's just like, is that so? Okay, straightens his posture, and he blocked some of his weaknesses. Okay. Alright, well, luckily the ones that are still, like, vulnerable I can still attack very effectively. Yep, yep. He got one turn, and I've already got him down to one defense point. But I think, once again, just so that we can, like, you know, maximize our attack potential here, I'll wait, and then break his defense on the next turn. So yeah, let's use an item here, and maybe we'll give Therion an Inspiriting Plum, just to bump his XP again. Because yeah, I have all the skills for him as a Rune Lord, but A lot of them are very expensive, and he doesn't have a lot of SP, at least when compared to the other members of the party. So yeah, I gotta keep refilling that every so often. There we go. And while we have an opening, let's figure out what that last weakness of his is. Okay, he's at 54,000, and he's weak to ice. Now, as long as he doesn't change what his weaknesses are, I think we'll be able to go through this fight fairly easily. Dang, aside from Cyrus going down in the beginning, this fight's going quite well. Oy. All right, Ulbrich, let's end this. Booyah. Dang, the bosses recently have been going down really easily. I will say I am a little worried still about like Honnet's boss fight, because as I said before, all the final endgame bosses here seem to throw a real big monkey wrench into proceedings with the fight. Like, for example, the puppet master guy from Primrose's story, like, covering the turn order. And I already know exactly what Honnet's final boss is and what it's going to do. It's the Red Eye, and it's going to try and petrify me. I do have the potions, but I only have a limited amount of them, so hopefully it doesn't have a lot of health and I can take it down before I run out. But that's a bridge we'll have to cross when we get to it. For now, let's get these dragon stones.
So, it's finally over.
Looks like it. Partner. What was it that you wanted? Did you get it? After you betrayed me?
You're so predictable, Therion. I wanted to see the view from the top, and I would have stepped on anyone to get ahead. It was fine if nobody believed in me. As long as I could keep climbing, I didn't need anybody else. I'll be at the top. Me!
Oh, he's still alive. Dang, okay, I thought he was gonna just, like, fall over dead.
Farewell, partner.
Okay, I think that's the first boss we actually left alive.
Damn it. Who cares about the stones? I have money. I can start over somewhere else.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I see what's gonna happen.
You there! Help me carry this gold! This, and this, and this! All of it! It's all mine!
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. There we go.
You traitors!
Traitors? That requires loyalty first. We're only here for your money.
Exactly. Gareth is probably the only one who gave a damn about you.
Look at all this money, and it's all ours now.
Oh, no. Oh.
Someone help me. Partner, please.
Oh. Jeez. Oh. Oh, that legitimately gave me chills.
Heathcote! Mr. Therion!
Oh, that was creepy. I guess you reap what you sow, huh?
In the flesh.
I'm getting too old for adventures like this. Perhaps it's time I started acting my age.
I'm so happy to see you back safely.
I apologize if I made you worry.
You even had me worried, old man.
Pardon?
It's nothing. More importantly, here are the Dragonstones. Don't lose them this time.
I can't thank you enough. Your promise has been fulfilled. I shall remove the ban now. Heathcote, the key, please.
A key won't be necessary, milady.
What do you mean?
The lock has already been undone.
What?
He's right.
But when?
I discreetly unlocked it when you first suggested it.
That was ages ago.
Wait, so hold on. The freaking thieves' bangle? We could have removed that from the beginning of this journey? You sneaky little bastard, Heathcote.
Mr. Therion, did you know it was unlocked the whole time?
Would it matter at this point? So, tell me what's so special about these stones. Darius said they could grant him some great power.
Well,
Allow me to answer in your stead, Miss Ravis. The Dragonstones are the keys to unlocking the Gate of Finis.
And that is...
A gate that, if opened, can change this very world, or so the legends say. It may sound like a mere fairy tale, and yet...
Darius believed it. Do you think the Dragonstones granted Darius the power to rule all those thieves?
I cannot say for sure, but whether or not its power or the gate exists, the Ravis family has been the guardians of these stones for generations.
It's a great story and everything, Heathcote. It's got nothing to do with me.
Of course it doesn't. Your promise to the Ravis family has been fulfilled.
Mr. Therion,
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
So that's it?
Mr. Therion,
Can't you just let me walk away in silence for once? Or is there something else you need me to do?
no, of course not.
She simply came to see you off.
You don't need to do that.
I understand, but I just had to this time. You left before I could properly thank you. Without you, who knows what would have befallen my family's heirlooms? But you risked your life to see them restored, and for that, you have my eternal gratitude.
I don't need thanks. Like I said, I was just fulfilling my half of a deal.
Even still, the fact that you helped me is undeniable.
If you insist.
Where will you go?
Wherever my feet take me.
So it's a wanderer's life for you then?
More or less.
I wish you a safe journey, Mr. Therion. Farewell.
Cordelia.
Oh,
Thank you.
all right, and he's off. There we go. Nice. Jeez, though, that ending with Darius, though, that was legitimately creepy. Like, ugh. Like, we go in there, like, and I assume, like, severely wound him. And, his thought is to just, like, gather up his men and, like, get all his riches out of there and move on to the next town to start over. But then, just, his men just saunter in and just, like, I assume, pull, like, a Caesar and just, you know, all of them pitch in to just kill him. And him, like, crying out for help, like, help me, partner. Like, that was just... Oh, that was just so creepy. More from, like, an empathy sort of view. Because, like, if that happened to, say, like, the freaking... What was his name? I mentioned him before in the... Simeon, that's it. Like, the... Simeon, the guy who portrayed Primrose. If that happened to him, I wouldn't feel as bad because... best case scenario for him was that he was freaking an amoral psychotic and just had absolutely no, like, regard for, like, anyone other than himself, pretty much. And, like, Darius did kind of give off that vibe because, you know, his whole, like, I don't care who I have to step on as long as I make it to the top mentality. But from, like, his tone of voice, it sounded more like, he was doing it just to experience the good life, essentially. Like, he used to be, like, bottom rung of the social ladder and just slowly worked his way up by, like, backstabbing and betrayal. But then, as they say, what goes around comes around, and he, too, was the victim of betrayal that eventually led to his death. And by the looks of it, it wasn't even quick, either, because by the time all the gold was gone from, like, his big stash there, he was still alive. So, like, I imagine that all those thieves just, like, split up his riches while he just, like, sat in the corner and bled out and, like, watched as they all walked away with his ill-gotten gains before eventually being left alone to die in the cellar of an abandoned church. Like, I think he's one of the few villains in this game that I legitimately feel bad for. Because, like, as I said, Simeon and the other crows, like, they were just, like, completely amoral, didn't give a shit about anyone, you know, that sort of thing. Frickin' like Werner burning people at the stake, that certainly didn't help his cause. And then you got, like, essentially Primrose's pimp from when we started her journey. He was just a freaking pig. And, like, yeah, a lot of the villains were pretty, like, you know, straightforward, easy to hate type villains, you know? And I can see why they did that, because they had to make quite a few of them for, like the different bosses for the different chapters of all the party members. But yeah, I gotta say, bravo, they did a good job with Darius. Like, that ending for him legitimately, like, sent a shiver down my spine. And it's a nice send-off, too, for Therion, you know? He's free of his fool's bangle, even though he could have been right from the start. And I'm pretty sure this is the only picture of him that we've seen where he actually has, like, a smile on his face. So yeah, bravo, Square Enix, bravo. I do imagine there's not going to be quite as much characterization for Red Eye for Honnet's final chapter, since, as far as I can tell, it's basically just like a vicious wild animal, as far as I know. But I guess we'll figure that out when we go take it down in her story. But I think we will begin Honnet's story in the next part. So until then, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that like button down below and to share this video with your friends. And until next time, you all have yourselves a good day. See ya!